some reason, not too many people seem too bothered with Esiemo, but we're going to go through how to farm him anyway. As always, having farmed up a good selection of Descendants is going to be an advantage here, in particular if you have Sharon. The best way to get the Esiemo's cells then is going to be to come over to our Infiltration Operations Terminal. We're going to head over to hard mode, and then you'll want to run the Slumber Valley in Kingston, change it over for 59. Very common drop, as you can see, 32%, and is opened by defeating the Executioner, which is the easiest of the hard mode bosses, which allows us to move on to the Catalyst. You can see we're going to go for 061 here, which is acquired in the Sterile Land. So make your way over to the outpost in Rockfall so that we can begin getting through this. We'll have a quick go. Just in case you don't know, you want to do this in stealth so we can get the most rewards, and so that you can get hold of things like the stabilizers, even if you don't necessarily need them for this, as he's a 20% drop here. Give them a slash, return to being invisible. This will allow us to gather up a lot of the enemies. We can do this in any outpost. This is a tip that I like to give to most people as we're going through. Defeat the boss, and that is going to give you your chances to get the Amorphous 61, which, as you can see, is the stealth reward for this outpost. For the stabilizer, we're going to come back to the control panel, where we're going to head for Sterile Land. We're going to come to the Forgottents here, and I believe we need to change it over to 67 so that we can get the 10% chance to get the Esiemo stabilizer, which you see right there. This is opened by using the Dead Bride. This isn't a boss guide, just kind of showed you guys the quickest way and the easiest way to be getting all of these parts. We only have to defeat the 2 beginning hard mode bosses to get the Esiemo parts, and that will be most of the parts available for you to build. We'll get the code from another outpost. We're going to head on over to Agna Desert and to the northern area, the storage. Nice, easy outpost again, but we'll go through it nice and quickly. So pretty simple outpost again. We're going to head on in, work our way through the power units. Allow all the enemies to gather. Careful of the boss here, as he does have particularly mean moves. But if you do need to go down to reset your health, it's not the end of the world. It's not going to reset the mission or anything. And then with Tristan down, that gives us a shot at getting the Amorphous 90AA, which gives us a 6% chance at getting the code. So you are going to want a lot of these. 6% in my mind works out at something like 1 in 17. So get around 20 of those if you don't want to be coming back here every 5 minutes to be getting new ones, so that you have a decent shot at activating them when you go to the reactors. Both of the reactors that we need to get the parts and the materials are fairly common. The only one you might not have abundant amounts of is the organic gel. This is coming from the yellow monsters that we see in the Kingston missions, and I found the best mission to be farming this in is the Kingston Surveillance Radar, which is on the western side of the Grand Square. I've got a bit of a zoom out there just so you can see it. It's not 100% guaranteed drop, but this is a fairly fast mission, so you should be able to put it up there in no time.